Welcome to the online module on unconscious bias awareness. This presentation, titled Developing Action Plans for Mitigating Biases, will guide you through the crucial steps needed to identify and reduce biases in your daily life. The aim of this presentation is to demonstrate how you can create effective action plans to mitigate unconscious biases. This involves a combination of self-awareness, intentional efforts, and an ongoing commitment to change. By the end of this presentation, you will be equipped to compose action plans that address various aspects of unconscious bias in both personal and professional contexts. In this presentation, we will first discuss strategies for mitigating biases. Then, we will explore the consequences of unchecked biases. Following that, you will learn how to create a personal action plan. We will also cover various tools and resources available for bias mitigation. Next, we will outline an action plan for when you encounter bias. We will then shift focus to developing a professional action plan and discuss implementing organizational changes. Additionally, we will look at examples of companies that have successfully implemented bias mitigation strategies. Finally, we will emphasize the importance of committing to long-term change. Mitigating biases is essential for several reasons. Firstly, it reduces perceptual distortions, minimizing errors in judgments and interactions. This helps prevent unfair practices, ensuring fairer processes and outcomes across various activities. Additionally, addressing biases enhances innovation by promoting creativity through a diversity of thought. Improved team dynamics are another benefit, as better communication and collaboration are fostered within teams. Furthermore, mitigating biases lead to more equitable and effective service delivery across all sectors. These efforts are crucial for creating a just and inclusive society. By reducing perceptual distortions and preventing unfair practices, we achieve more equitable outcomes. Fostering innovation through diverse thinking, improving team dynamics, and ensuring effective service delivery are all vital steps towards this goal. Unchecked biases can have severe consequences. In the workplace, biases in hiring, promotions, and evaluations lead to workplace discrimination, resulting in lost talent and legal risks. Socially, they contribute to persistent inequities in healthcare, education, and access to services, reinforcing systemic inequalities. Biased judgments impair decision-making, causing inefficiency and poor outcomes. Additionally, visible biases can damage a company's reputation, leading to reduced employee morale and creating a barrier to diversity. Addressing these issues is not just about compliance, it's about building a fair and thriving environment for everyone. Recognizing personal biases is the crucial first step toward mitigation. Self-assessment tools such as Harvard's implicit association test can uncover and monitor subconscious biases over time. Regularly seeking feedback from peers and mentors is essential for identifying blind spots in behavior and decision-making. Engaging with diverse groups through cross-functional projects, cultural events, or diversity forums can significantly broaden your viewpoints. Additionally, exploring educational resources like books, podcasts, and training sessions, including diversity workshops, challenges, and expands your understanding of biases. Implementing reflective practices such as journaling or meditation helps critically analyze your thoughts and actions, fostering continuous personal growth. By incorporating these strategies, you can effectively identify and address your own biases, paving the way for more equitable and inclusive interactions. Developing an action plan to address personal biases involves several key steps. Begin by educating yourself on the different types of biases and their impacts. Regularly assess your biases using tools like the implicit association test to identify specific areas for improvement. Set actionable objectives using the SMART framework, ensuring your goals are specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. Next, Develop an action plan with concrete steps and deadlines, incorporating strategies such as seeking diverse viewpoints, questioning initial judgments, and practicing empathy. Implement these strategies consistently and apply techniques like perspective taking. Continuously monitor your progress, adjust your strategies based on feedback, and revisit your goals to ensure they remain relevant and achievable. Let's see how SMART goals can be applied to bias mitigation. For example, to reduce unconscious gender bias in daily interactions, you could set a specific goal to challenge and change your immediate thoughts when encountering gender stereotypes in conversations and media. This is specific because it targets a clear objective. Make it measurable by reflecting and noting at least one instance daily where you identified and corrected a gender stereotype in your thoughts or language. Ensure it's achievable by utilizing resources like journals for reflection and online courses on gender bias. This goal is relevant as it supports your broader aim to foster equality and respect in your social interactions. Finally, make it time-bound by assessing your progress after 3 months and adjusting your approach as needed. Such structured approaches ensure focused, accountable, and meaningful personal development. Several tools and resources can aid in bias mitigation. Online learning platforms like LinkedIn Learning and Coursera offer courses on diversity and inclusion, providing certificates upon completion. For a deeper understanding, numerous books offer narratives and strategies to recognize and address biases. Additionally, some apps are designed for regular use to track and improve bias awareness and management over time. Engaging in interactive settings such as workshops and seminars allows for real-time learning and discussions, which can be particularly impactful. These resources provide practical, scientifically backed methods to understand and mitigate biases effectively. Implicit bias tests, such as the implicit association test, IAT, are valuable tools for revealing subconscious preferences and biases. The IAT measures the strength of associations between concepts, such as race or gender, and evaluations or stereotypes. By highlighting implicit biases, these tests serve as a critical first step in recognizing and addressing hidden prejudices. Understanding these subconscious preferences allows individuals to become more aware of their automatic judgments and reactions. The data gathered from these tests can guide both individuals and organizations in developing targeted strategies for bias reduction. Using the insights from the IAT, you can create more informed action plans to mitigate biases and promote inclusivity. When facing bias, it's crucial to have a clear action plan. Start by documenting incidents accurately, ensuring you have a detailed record of what occurred. Seek support from available systems such as workplace equity offices or community groups to gain guidance and assistance. If necessary, consider legal recourse, especially in severe cases of discrimination. Equally important is maintaining your mental and emotional health through self-care practices. Engaging in activities that promote well-being can help you manage the stress and emotional toll of experiencing bias. By following these steps, you can navigate and address bias effectively, ensuring your well-being and rights are protected. Integrating bias mitigation into professional practices is crucial for fostering an inclusive workplace. Start by incorporating diversity and inclusion goals into performance reviews to ensure accountability and continuous progress. Promote diverse leadership through targeted development programs, creating pathways for underrepresented groups to advance. Encourage the formation of cross-functional teams to enhance diverse thinking and problem-solving abilities. Leaders play a pivotal role in this process by modeling inclusive behavior and establishing accountability systems to drive diversity initiatives. Emphasizing these actions ensures that bias mitigation becomes an integral part of organizational culture and daily operations. Organizations must take proactive steps to mitigate biases and foster an inclusive environment. Start by establishing clear anti-discrimination policies, creating a foundation of fairness and respect. Provide regular mandatory inclusion training to keep all employees informed and engaged in diversity efforts. Ensure unbiased recruitment and promotion practices by utilizing diverse hiring panels and equitable strategies. These measures are essential for building a workplace culture that supports diversity at all levels. By implementing these organizational changes, you not only promote fairness and respect, but also enhance overall team performance and innovation. A commitment to these practices ensures that diversity and inclusion become integral parts of your organization's core values and daily operations. Several companies have successfully implemented bias mitigation strategies, setting examples for others to follow. Google has enhanced diversity through comprehensive unconscious bias workshops, helping employees recognize and address their biases. Starbucks improved customer interactions by providing racial bias education to all employees, fostering a more inclusive atmosphere. Accenture has built a culture of inclusion by setting clear diversity targets and facilitating discussion series that promote open conversations about diversity and inclusion. By following these examples, companies can foster a culture of fairness and respect, driving both employee satisfaction and business success. Committing to long-term change and continuous improvement is essential for meaningful progress in bias mitigation. Start with continuous education, ensuring that both individuals and organizations keep learning and regularly updating policies. Implement structured feedback mechanisms to refine efforts and ensure accountability. Feedback is crucial for identifying areas for improvement and making necessary adjustments. Sustained efforts in training and feedback can significantly reduce biases over time. This commitment to ongoing learning and adaptation is key to creating an environment where everyone feels valued and respected. In this presentation, we explored the critical importance of addressing biases to promote fairness, enhance decision-making, and improve organizational culture. We examined the severe consequences of unchecked biases, such as workplace discrimination and social inequity. Strategies for recognizing personal biases through self-assessment, feedback, and reflection were discussed. We provided a framework for creating action plans using SMART goals, including practical examples and tools for effective bias mitigation. The presentation highlighted professional strategies, such as integrating diversity goals into performance reviews and promoting inclusive leadership. We showcased successful initiatives by companies like Google, Starbucks, and Accenture. Finally, we emphasized the need for ongoing education and structured feedback to sustain long-term change. By committing to these efforts, we can foster a more inclusive and equitable environment. To support the insights and strategies discussed in this presentation, we have compiled a comprehensive list of references. These include key studies, articles, and books on bias mitigation and diversity. These references provide further reading and resources to deepen your understanding and support your ongoing efforts in bias mitigation. Thank you for your attention and participation in this presentation. We hope the information and strategies shared will help you in your journey toward recognizing and mitigating biases. By taking these steps, you contribute to fostering a more inclusive, equitable, and effective environment in both personal and professional contexts. If you have any questions or need further resources, please feel free to reach out.